Hello and welcome to today's video. Now today we are going to be talking about the two duels that happened today, as I'm currently recording this on the 12th of February 2021, and there has already been some controversy starting this. So we're first going to go through the results of both duels of Duel 1 and Duel 2, and then I'm going to tell you the controversy that happened. So we're first going to start with Duel 1, which is where the controversy happened, but I'll tell you that later. So Eric Amrola won the race, which basically means that he will start off, I think if I remember, third place. So all the way down, it will be like an odd number, like fifth or seventh and all that stuff. So, anyways, we'll gloss over that and we'll talk about this. So, this is the results. Eric Amrola, Christopher Bell, Ryan Newman, Joe Logano, Ryan Priest, Ty Dillon, Kyle Larson, Daniel Suarez, Michael McDowell, and Jamie McMurray rounds out the top 10. Then Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Matt DiBenedetto, Denny Hamlin, Cole Custer, Tyler Reddick, Austin Cindric, Eric Jones, Quinn Half, Timmy Hill, and Alex Bowman rounds out the top 20. Then Cody Ware and Josh Bilicki rounds out the top 22, well, rounds out the field. I think the only driver who failed to finish was Josh Bilicki, who got out from overheating. Other race comments. Prior to the start of the race, the following vehicle was dropped at the rear of the field due to the reasons indicated, which was the number 8 of Tyler Reddick, due to an unapproved adjustment transmission change. The result failed to qualify for some reason, but that's alright. There were actually no caution laps, and there were a total of 9 lead changes among 5 drivers, which was Bowman, Almirola, Suarez, Bell, Almirola again, Bell again, Almirola again, Hamlin, Reddick, and Almirola again. So that was Duel 1. It looks pretty normal, but I will get to mainly Duel 1 at the end. Duel 2 was very, very normal. This is basically where so it will round out, I think, the even half. So Austin Dillon, who won it, will start in 4th place if I remember correctly. Next was Bubba Wallace, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Corey LaJoie, David Reagan, Kurt Busch, Chris Buescher rounds out the top 10. Then Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr., Joey Gase, Kaz Grala, Chase Briscoe, Garrett Smithley, Derek Cope, Noah Gragson, William Byron, Ross Chastain, Anthony Alfredo, and BJ McLeod rounds out the field. There were a total of 5 drivers who were in an accident, which was Gragson, Byron, Chastain, Alfredo, and McLeod. So there was just a incident in the front stretch. So first it was actually a turn 2 incident on lap 37 to 40, and then at lap 58 to 61 there was an incident with number 13, 24, 42, 62, and 2. So yeah, not that great for those drivers who, if I remember correctly, they'll be actually in a backup car, so they'll be starting at the rear of the field. There were 14 lead changes among 6 drivers, which was Wallace, Byron, Harvick, Dillon, Blaney, and Truex. Those are the 6 drivers, and there's all for the Duel 2. Now, this is where it gets a little bit, a little bit controversial. So we see here on jski.com, because I can't be fucked to use the NASCAR website because it disables AdBlock for me. So it says here, the open teams that made it was Priest, Cindric, Reagan, and Grala. Priest and Reagan were already in because due to qualifying, or well, basically due to speed. So they were already in. The part that confuses everyone, and people are pissed off about, including me, was how Cindric got in. Now, in my opinion, Cindric should not have gotten in. It should have been Ty Dillon. Because apparently, this is going to be kind of confusing as well. In the duels, even if you made it through speed, so even if you're an open team that made it through speed, you don't really count as that. So, because Priest crossed the line in front of Dillon, it was then given to the 3rd fastest, which was Cindric. I don't understand this either. But apparently, they don't recognize Priest or Reagan as an open team, so they'll go to the next driver, I guess. Which is weird as well, because if you look at Duel 2, you see there's David Reagan. And there's obviously Kaz Grala, which is very, very normal. Basically, the ones with the asterisks, those are open teams. So, Reagan, Grala, kind of makes sense because, you know, Reagan finished in front. Okay, he's in, including Growler, who's also in because he was in front of Gareth Smithley and Noah Gregson. The one that confused everyone was this one. You can see here, Ryan Priest is in front. All right, so obviously he's in front. So shouldn't Ty Dillon maybe be in because Priest has already been locked in? Shouldn't Dillon be in and Cindric should be out? That's what everyone is thinking. Everyone should be like, okay, well, Ty Dillon should have been in because he finished in front of Cindric, right? Well, according to NASCAR, no. It's just confusing and weird because they didn't do it here. Alright, so if, I don't know, if Kazrala, should Gareth Smithley be in? I don't fucking know. Well, in this one, no, because Kazrala should be in, obviously, because he finished in front of them. And here we are, in Duel 1, NASCAR put some bullshit on us, saying that Ryan Priest doesn't really account as an open team, nor does Reagan, even though they were both qualified, or they were both in already due to speed, which is fucked up and pretty weird. So I think it should have been Priest and Ty Dillon who should have been in the Daytona 500, and Cindric should be walking home. But apparently not, because NASCAR wants, I don't know. He was also a fucking lap down. He was a lap down and he still made it in. What the fuck? Like, NASCAR, come on. Like, Kaz Grolish wasn't a lap down as well. He wasn't a lap down. But fucking Cindric was a lap down and yet he still got in. Come on, man. That's just some bullshit, right? That's some bullshit. Anyways, well, with all the duels are done, I guess we'll also talk about the starting grid. So I guess, yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the NASCAR website because, fuck it. Anyway, so this is the starting grid. So I'll go on by this, and yeah. So Alex Bowman starts on pole position, and alongside him is William Byron. Next two are the dual winners. So Duel 1 will start on the inside, Duel 2 will start on the outside. So Eric Almirola third, Austin Dillon fourth, then Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace, Ryan Newman, Kevin Harvick, Joe Logano, and Kyle Busch rounds out the top 10. Then there's Ryan Priest, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Daniel Suarez, Corey LaJoie, Michael McDowell, David Reagan, Jamie McMurray, and Kurt Busch rounds out the top 20. Then Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Chris Buescher, Matt DiBenedetto, Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Cole Custer, Joey Gase, Tyler Reddick, and Chase Briscoe rounds out the top 30. Then rounding out the field are Eric Jones, Derek Cope, Quinn Half, Ross Chastain, Cody Ware, Anthony Alfredo, Josh Bilicki, BJ McLeod, and Austin Cindric and Kaz Grala rounding out the field. So that is the duels, I guess, on the starting grid. I guess we'll also talk about the entry lists for the Xfinity series. I don't think we talked about them last video, but probably I did. But if I did, here it is again. Deal with it. So here are the drivers. I'm not going to say the Oh shit. I'm not even going to say the numbers. I'm just going to say the driver, and then you can follow with the number highlighted here. So we got Jeffrey Earnhardt, Mike Winnett, Matt Snyder, or Maya Snyder, I think it is. Brett Moffitt, Tyler Reddick, Landon Castle, Matt Mills, Ryan Vargas, Justin Allgaier, Joe Graff Jr., Josh Berry, Noah Gregson, Jeb Burton, Justin Haley. The MBM 13 car will be announced. Kobe Howard, AJ Allmendinger, Cody Ware, Daniel Hemrick, Brandon Jones, Harrison Burton, Austin Cindric, Jason White, Chris Cochran, has Brandy Godovic, I think is how you say it, I don't really know. Starting from here, I'll just highlight that. Jordan Anderson, Alex LeBay, Ryan Sieg, Tommy Joe Martins, Kyle Weatherman, Danny Bowen, Jeremy Clements, Greg Garding, Ty Dillon, Robbie Lyons 2, Timmy Hill, Brandon Brown, Bailey Curry, Ronnie Bassett Jr., Jesse Little, Cesar Barricella, I don't know. Mario Goslin, Josh Williams, Riley Herbst, and Stephen Parsons. So that's the Xfinity series, and obviously a total of 10 drivers will miss out. I can't remember how. 9 will actually miss out on the race. So lot more spots to lose there. Finally, for the truck series, which will actually start in a short amount of time, only in 18 hours. I won't talk about first practice because I can't be fucked to do that. So a total of 10 drivers will miss out on racing, and these are the drivers for the truck series. So we got Haley Deegan, Sheldon Creed, Chris Wright, Jordan Anderson, Corey Roper, John Hunter Nemechek, Norm Benning, Joe Nemechek, Cody Ralbra, I probably butchered that, Jennifer Jo Cobb, Spencer Davies, Tate Fogelman, Johnny Sauter, Tanner Gray, Austin Hill, David Gilliland, Chandler Smith, Derek Krause, Spencer Boyd, Zane Smith, Austin Wayne Self, Chase Purdy, Ralph Lassard, Timothy Peters, Tyler Ankrum, Brian Duzat, Danny Bowen, Jason White, that is Jesse Uwiji, I think that's how you say it there. Started from here. Todd Gilliland, Ryan Truex, Dawson Cram, Carson Hersever, I think, James Busher, Brent Moffitt, Ray Cecillary, I don't know, Drew Dollar, Stuart Friesen, Gus Dean, Clay Greenfield, Parker Kligerman, Tim Vaines, Matt Crafton, Todd Peck, Granite Finger, and Ben Rhodes rounding out the field. So a total of 10 drivers will miss out on the field, because only 36 drivers are allowed to be in the Cup Series. Oh, Cup Series? Truck Series. Fuck! Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no. So, that is all for Daytona. Tune in, I think, probably on Monday. Either Monday or Tuesday, where I will talk about the Daytona 500. So I'll be talking about the It's What's for Dinner 300, or Beef It's What for Dinner 300. What a weird sponsor. And the next Energy 250 all through our Daytona. I'll probably maybe talk about ARCA, but probably not because I can't be fucked to talk about ARCA. But yeah, that's about it now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys all next time in the next one. Goodbye.